Welcome to the first leg of the women's semi-final between the Phoenix Futsal Club and the league champions Western Devils. Running through the lineups for the Western Devils: number 2 Laura Waltman, number 10 Lauren Baker, number 39 Verity Ogden, number 17 in between the sticks Rachel Wilson, number 41 Erica Chilcott, number 38 Nina Borman, number 44 Andrea Priato, and number 37 Penelope Clayton. For the Phoenix, number 7 Asta Mulu, number 10 Carissa Wright, number 9 Catalina Aard, number 8 Hebben Mikhail, number 17 Maya Stiles, number 1 Manon Gabawa, and number 11 Tale Martin. And it's a big game we've got on our hands. Devils unbeaten. They haven't even dropped points this season. The Phoenix Futsal Club in 4th spot. Now, although they made the finals, there were only 5 teams, so they're below the bell curve. You'd expect a Devils victory today to send them into the second leg in a good position. However, last time these two sides played, it was a pretty close game. I believe 2 or 3-0. Manon Gabawa keeping the scores at level until late on in the match, where the Devils broke the deadlock. And lining up for Phoenix today, the number 17 Maya Stiles, number 7 Asta Mulu, number 8 Hebben Mikhail, and number 10 Carissa Wright. For the Devils, number 39 Verity Ogden, number 37 Penelope Clayton, number 36 Laura Waltman, and number 44
what a shot!
Andy Priato. As that shot clatters off the crossbar from, I believe it was Priato there. Almost taking the lead very early on in the match, but Phoenix getting away with one there. However, you'd expect the goal to come pretty soon, as Devils are looking lively, and as I say that, Ogden drags that one really far wide. And that ball over the top, looking for the run of Carissa Wright, but she can't keep it down. And an interception from Stiles, right, and a big chance for Phoenix, but it's a good save from Wilson. And Waltman on the attack. Waltman will be the one to watch in today's match. She's been the standout in the league, definitely the league MVP for this season, and one thing we know for sure is she'll win the Golden Boot, averaging about a hat-trick a game or so. So
Goals for fun, I believe.
Can't really take anything away from her there, Laura Waltman, as Stiles looking through to Mulu, but cut out by Clayton. And that one put into touch. Stiles standing over this one. Right. Plays it back to right. Stiles. Waltman through the legs. Clayton, a big opportunity. And that one hitting the outside of the inside post there, Penelope Clayton.
Gabawa gladly watches that over.
Gabawa covering a near post and does enough to put her off. It's a poor pass there to no one in particular. Waltman will restart from the side. Priato, Waltman, looking for Clayton. Right. Over the top, looking for Mulu, but she's not getting there. Waltman, a loose pass is intercepted by Wright, who plays Stiles. Looks to cut inside, but Waltman's dispossessed her. Waltman, one-on-one now. Ooh. And again off the crossbar, Laura Waltman. Not a bad effort, but couldn't quite find the target. Very nearly though. And that one looking for Wright, but the touchline beats her to it. Priato, Waltman, Priato again. And Waltman, a great run, 1v1 now. And she's looking for the run of Ogden, but she would have definitely been better off shooting herself there. Stiles did enough to stop Ogden from tapping it in. And Clayton does just that. She shoots herself, but Gebauer putting that one behind.
Phoenix defense looking a bit shaky there. They need to tighten things up a bit. Make sure they don't get in behind, get caught out.
Well, they've got a very good keeper, Phoenix, so she'll bail them out when they do make mistakes on a lot of occasions. Manon Gebauer. Probably my pick for Golden Glove this season. Every game I've watched her play, she has made numerous great saves.
That is a good choice there.
Styles, right. She's forced long, but it's a good ball in the end to Mikhail, who plays back to right. Waltman cuts it out, but loses out. Right, still on it. Back rolls straight to Waltman, who loses out to Mulu. Mikhail. Mulu, 1-2 with Mikhail. Maya Styles. Right. Phoenix stringing together a few passes for the first time this match so far. And Mulu, she looks to work the back post, but Ogden's cut it out. And Priado, Clayton. Clayton again, looking for Waltman, but it's cut out by Wright, who looks to get beyond Clayton, but she defends well.
As we restart with Phoenix on the ball. We play to Mikhail. Uses Gebauer as a safe option there. As we have Styles. Waltman intercepts, resets with Clayton. Looks for that diagonal ball to Priado. Found very nicely. Plays it back to Waltman and back to Clayton. Ogden with the loose ball. Pounced on by Phoenix, by Wright. Wilson off her line quickly, sees that to reset with a keeper's ball. Wilson wearing an interesting shirt there. Clayton. Nina Borman on the ball. Is that a double touch there? Not called. Great block by Clayton. Looks like she's taken a beating there. Took a one for the team. As Baker rushes on the court to help the Devils defense out. As it is the Devils side ball, luckily for them. Baker, nice ball roll there. Finds the space to drive through the middle. Looks for the through ball to Waltman. Unfortunately, too much on that. Well read by Gebauer. Mulu tries to find Styles. Waltman back on the ball. Looks to slow things down and reset. Priado, ball over the top, rushing it a bit. Unfortunately, no run there from Baker or Borman. Fortunate for Phoenix to restart with a side ball from them. Styles to Mueller. No, not Baker, well defended, goes in hard there. Makes sure. Borman to Waltman. Resets with Priado. Waltman turns there. She drives down the line. No one at the far post. Goes herself. Gebauer gladly sees that over. Gebauer goes long. Too much on that. We restart with Wilson here. Hasn't had too much to do so far. Nina Borman plays to Waltman. The quick 1-2s there. Two touch. Well read by Wood. And we have Erica Chilcott on the court now. Plays a switch to Borman. Not the pass she wanted, not the connection she wanted. And we have a restart from Phoenix here. Gebauer looks to start things off. Plays it down the line to Martin. And Waltman with a chance. Tries to find the far corner there. Unfortunately, doesn't do so. Phoenix get away with one there. Gabauer going long because they're just getting pressed way too much by Devils. But at the same time, Phoenix are applying great pressure up front, forcing the error from Devils. And we restart things here with Martin, I believe. Plays to Mulo. Baker, very strong, holds the ball well, wins the foul, and have an opportunity with a dangerous set piece here, hopefully in mind. Unfortunately, no Penelope Clayton on the court with the sledgehammer, but we have Nina Borman lurking unmarked at the far post, chooses to mark the keeper. Rachel Wilson wants to take a shot, too far away. Oh, a great save from Manon Gabauer. Absolutely outstanding there. And we have Erica Chilcott, who finds Nina Borman free in front of goal. Cannot control that pass. And Gabauer resets here. Goes long again. It's a great throw. Forces a clearance from Roltman. And we have Martin on the ball. Mulu looking for the far post. Waltman and Borman intercept there. Kept in by Baker to Waltman. The ambitious diagonal ball is intercepted there by Phoenix. However, Devils retain possession. And we have Baker on the ball. To Borman, almost trips over there, but keeps the ball well. She plays Erica Chilcott. And back to Borman. Very good press from Mulu. But the Devils showing their composure. Things getting a bit chaotic there. And we find a reset of play from a side kick in for the Western Devils. Wilson ready to start things off just in case. Borman chooses to ignore her and finds a great ball to Laura Waltman, who controls it well, tries to dart through the middle, wins the foul. Green line is the call. And we reset things here with Chilcott. Clayton, the dangerous shooter is on. Might have a shot from here. Wouldn't be surprised. Looks like she's lining up from it. The long ball over the top. Gabauer is alert off her line quickly. And the Western Devils win the ball back. Verity Ogden plays to Chilcott, who is not marked very well. Unfortunately, wasn't on the same page as Ogden and loses the ball. Right back on that, tries a ball over the top to try and find Wood there. And Devils get possession again. Good high press there from Phoenix. Ogden, the dangerous target, tries to find Chilcott, but it is intercepted by Mulu. Some good defensive effort there. Things getting a bit chaotic now. Confusion, but Devils fortunately retain possession. And we have Chilcott on the ball now. Looking for Nina Borman. Tries to find the unmarked Ogden down the line. And a timeout is called. What are your thoughts so far on the game, Mr. Goodlich?
Well, I think Devils have had the better chances. They haven't made Phoenix pay. They've been a little bit wasteful in front of goal, perhaps, on a couple of occasions.
And Phoenix have been a bit lucky as well that they haven't hit the target.
Bit unlucky, yeah. Phoenix are doing well to contain them so far. They've had a chance or two on the counter-attack, and sometimes with their pressing, they've got the Devils backpedaling a bit with their back to goal, so if they can force an error high up the field, they might be able to snatch one in a counter-attack. It's pretty standard from what I've seen of Phoenix all season. They've got a good keeper who'll keep them in the match.
Some fantastic refereeing from both referees.
Don't relatively have that much possession, but when they do win the ball high up, sometimes the opposition is caught off guard. They don't have numbers back, and you never know what could happen.
Futsal is a counter-attacking game. Prefer.
It is a counter-attacking game, that's for sure. As
Take the court or they're going to score.
both teams taking the court for the restart. Chilcott, Prado, Clayton, Ogden with...
Surprisingly, a low-scoring game today for the first half. However, we have a whole nother half ahead of us, plus another 8 minutes in this first half, in fact.
As Clayton drives that one into the wall, right. And she's under pressure, she puts it out.
There's some great pressure there from the Western Devils up top.
As ball to Priato, down the line, looking for Clayton, but
Not on the same page there.
it's a loose pass. Right. Almost gives it away through the middle, but the number 9 out comes away with it, and in fact, yep, the side ball will go the way of the Phoenix. Neither side set up correctly for it, and out still going, looking for the back post, but it's cut out. Chilcott does well. Priato, she's under pressure. She clears it into Clayton, and it's an opportunity for Phoenix there, and just as I was saying,
Rushes past the bottom corner.
they are looking to capitalise on the Western Devils' mistakes. Tale Martin there with the effort. It didn't miss by a lot, but here the Devils come, and Clayton is surrounded. And they look to get that ball through to Chilcott, but not in the end. Morloo, she's got Martin in support. Her pass cut out by Prado, still Morloo. Now she loses it, and Chilcott blocks that one behind. Out to right. Scoops it forward. Martin controls on her chest, and she's almost found a way there through Martin, trying to bully her way past Chilcott, but ball spills loose and rolls over the line. Wilson. Clayton. Back to Prado. Clayton. She gives it away to right. Right. Prado cuts it out. Great feet from Prado.
Well
Looking for
defended.
Ogden at the back post, but defended well by Phoenix. Clayton. Through the middle.
Ooh,
Good ball.
it's a nice ball.
Prado. Ogden. Looking for the back post, but it's cut out by the Phoenix. Morloo. They've got numbers forward if they can work the ball. Right, it's halted the attack, and the chance is gone. Now Prado with a chance of herself for the Devils. Chilcott looking for the back post. Clayton. And a save from Gebauer at the near post.
Routine save for Gebauer, but proving
Good.
why she's extremely hard to beat.
Good link-up play from Phoenix as Ogden checks off. Waltman back on now.
After a long rest.
If they need a goal, Waltman will be the one to get it for them. And Waltman plays it to Chilcott, who diagonal balls it to Clayton, who turns Martin and
Keeps it in.
just about keeps it in. Still going, and now it's out. That one behind Gebauer will restart. Gebauer goes long and over everybody there. Wilson restarts. Waltman. Great ball from Waltman. She's picked out Chilcott. A 2-on-1 now. Prado. And Prado had to take that first time, or
Tell
at
you
least
what,
get the
coming.
shot off.
It is coming, this goal.
The return ball for Chilcott was behind her. The chance went back in. Phoenix under pressure from the Devils. However, they look to break forward through Morloo.
Chooses not to play back to Wilson.
Clayton gets her body in the way and
Ooh, caught late there.
caught late there was Waltman. Wright helps her up.
Gets up quickly.
And Chrissa Right. Sporting the new hairdo. What do you think about that, Tom?
I think it's very interesting, but very...
Matching Phoenix colours.
Yeah, and the boots as well.
And the boots.
Very good colour coordination there.
Yeah, very good. A long throw. Martin loses out to Clayton. Baker back on. Plays to Clayton. Baker again. Loose pass. Mulu now. Somehow gets beyond Prado, and it's a chance here, but Prado with a last-ditch tackle. And Diego Garcia shouting high press. It pays dividends. Phoenix have it back in the attacking third. And that shot from Mulu. Can't find the target, but despite the Devils having the better of the chances on possession, Phoenix are looking good value on the counter-attack, and they are putting them under pressure in their final third and causing them problems. Is that one played to Aud. Aud with their back to goal. Watman's away with it. And it's a 2-on-1 if they can work it. Clayton is way too far out wide. Not going to be able to get the shot off, so looks to work it back to Waltman. But now, oh, wow-wee.
Wow.
All right, had to do was get it under control. It should have been one-on-one in acres of space, but she couldn't stretch out far enough. In Phoenix, wow, Waltman's give it away. Right. Waltman makes up for it. However, ball still is loose.
You know what, John? We like a good intense game, don't we?
Pardon?
We like a good intense game.
A good intense game, yeah, we do. A very end-to-end one. Counter-attacking. Baker, Prado. And Phoenix with an unmarked person forward, but they can't get it. Waltman now. She can't keep her touch close enough to her body. And that one almost getting through to right. And it looks like Phoenix's tactic is to leave right up top in hopes of a counter-attack.
To be fair, they've almost, got a few chances from that.
They have. They've left her behind the last man.
Sometimes goal hanging can pay off. But it's very risky at the same time,
As the timeout called by Phoenix, by the Devils, sorry, and maybe Coach Amanda Lynch will just want to go over a few things about how they're looking vulnerable on the counter-attack.
Both teams, in fact.
They've got to be better going forward, Devils. They play well on the ball, as they usually do, but they've been wasteful in front of goal.
However, they are creating plenty of chances. If they keep this up, I'm sure one of them is going to go in. Eventually.
I think they should just shoot a bit earlier.
Perhaps.
Look to play that one pass too many, which is cost him, but they've had clear-cut opportunities.
However, they know that it takes something special to beat Gabawa, so they don't want to waste their chance at the same time.
I do agree that Gabawa's been in fine form.
And we look to reset here with, is it a side ball or a kick in? I don't know. We'll find out soon. I wonder if we're going to see a goal in this first half with a minute 54 remaining. Looks like Waltman is playing target up top. Looking hungry to get on the score sheet today. And we reset with Baker, who finds Waltman with a great run to Borman. Waltman at the far post. She's found there, makes a great one, and what an absolute phantasmagorical save from Gabawa. A strong hand there. She plays long with Phoenix on the counter. Wilson scrambling on her D. Gladly sees that over. What an end-to-end action that was. And we have Devils with the ball. Baker plays Borman. And Baker again. Doesn't want to waste it, but gives it away, but wins it back. Phoenix pressing here. Waltman with the composure. Make sure that triangle is there. The backup is there. Well read by Wright. 2v1. Too slow there, but Mulo tries to play the ball off to Mikhail. And Western Devils reset things here with Waltman. Once that diagonal ball, however, Chilcott does not make the run. She goes into the middle. Well held by Waltman. Baker, loose pass there. Had time on it. Tried to go early. What a run there by Macau, but Wilson very well sweeping off her line. Like Manuel Neuer there. And we have Phoenix on the ball. Looking to line up a shot here. Right is. She plays to Styles. And again, Western Devils reset in their own half. Deep in their own half, in fact. So Phoenix are applying a high press here. They force things long here from the Devils. And we restart with the Phoenix goalkeeper, Gabawa. Styles is free on the left. A great run down the line by Mikhail. Waltman intercepts. Oh, what a save from Gabawa. Waltman was free at the far post there. Borman could not find her. Phoenix living dangerously yet again. And we have Chilcott double teamed from Phoenix there as Waltman, but Baker finds the ball and restarts with Chilcott. And we do not have enough time to score any more goals. Luckily for Phoenix there, they get away with that one. Very intense game so far, end-to-end action. Unfortunate for the Devils there not to find the score sheet. Phoenix tripping over their own feet a couple of times. And some fantastic saves from the Phoenix goalkeeper. But the Western Devils goalkeeper is alert as well. And we come for a half time. Yeah, should be exciting times ahead.
Yeah, good game so far, all to play for. Somehow the score is still at 0-0. Same score as last time these two sides faced each other, I believe. So definitely all on the line. Having said that, it is one of two legs. So even if Phoenix snatch an unlikely victory, they will still have to repeat it again next week. However, it is all Western Devils at the moment. They're just not taking their chances. Gabal's been in fine form. You just wonder whether one of those counter-attacks that Phoenix have had could prove costly. Next game is also a big one. It's the first leg of the second women's semi-final between West Coast Cobras and the Northern Hawks. Hawks finishing second in the regular season above the West Coast Cobras in third. Should be an exciting matchup. A close game last time out. In fact, I think it was only last week, the last time they played. Cobras going down 4-2 despite taking an early 2-goal advantage. So they'll be looking to get their revenge where it matters most and book themselves a grand final spot for the third consecutive season in a row. As we're about to get underway here, both sides just finishing up their team talks and they're taking the court now. Devils with Borman, Ogden, Prado, Clayton and Wilson. Phoenix with Gabawa, Mulu, Mikhail, Styles and Aud. As it's a Phoenix kickoff here. Mulu from the restart. Mulu plays back to Mikhail, who gives it to Styles. Styles under pressure from Clayton, but allows Clayton to put it out and get the ball back from the side. Styles forward to Mulu, who looked to get beyond Prado, but couldn't quite do so. Mulu. Prado looks to get in front, and now she's got it, Prado. Under pressure from Mulu. Prado still holding on to it. Looks for Clayton. Clayton does really well, and it's going to stay in. Ogden's at the back post. And looking for Ogden in the end, but maybe left it a little late. Mikhail getting back in time to put the block in. It's behind for a corner.
Well defended there.
as Clayton through to Borman, who doesn't strike it very cleanly. And a chance for Phoenix. Can outwork it. But Wilson's off her line again to clear.
Sweeping well yet again.
Styles. Out. Can't get beyond Borman. Almost does. Ogden clears. Phoenix have it back from the side.
Get close to her, Cap.
Mikhail Styles loses out. Clayton, Priado. And Clayton gives that one back to Mikhail. Mulu, Styles. Sorry, that was out. Now Styles, Mulu. But Borman defends well.
Get on the line, Happen.
And ball not on the line there. That one a turnover unnecessarily. Borman will take it. Plays Clayton, who has Styles to beat. Looks to lay off to Borman, but Mulu wins it back. Mulu does well. Looking for that ball through to Mikhail. Mulu does really well. Priado with the vital interception. And now Clayton, she's got Ogden in support. And this one, Borman. Can she work the ball to the back post? Not quite. Can't quite keep it in there, Nina Borman. And Gababa will restart. She goes long, looking for Mikhail, who gets something on it with her head. And the corner's been given.
As Phoenix have an opportunity to score here if they can work something. Mulu is played, but is intercepted by Borman. Priado under pressure. As Mulu looks to line up Mikhail. Plays the ball across the middle to Aud, and Styles mops up. Great pressure there from Clayton, who then makes a run forward. Borman looking to reset things here. Well read by Styles. She wins the ball off again. Almost sneaks it in the far post. No far post runner there from Phoenix. Wilson glad to see that run past. Clayton here. Plays Priado. Borman making that diagonal run. And Clayton on the ball. Holds it up well. As she finds it again. They try that quick 1-2 play to find the run of Ogden. Unfortunately, not a good enough pass there. As Phoenix find it deep in their own half. Play it out under pressure. Clayton resets, tries to find Ogden on the ball here. Wilson drives. Oh, misplaced pass there. Miscontrolled under the foot of Ogden. And we have Mikhail. Plays to Mulu. Well intercepted there by Borman. Clayton finds Priado. Turns. Tries to find Ogden. Gabauer chooses to go long quickly. Finds the hands of Wilson. Here we have Priado. Under pressure there from a high press from Phoenix. Borman. As Gabauer back on the ball. Pretty wasteful both teams here with possession. End-to-end stuff here. No goals so far as well. Borman finds it well, tries to back roll it to Baker. Great feet there from Mulu. Well pressed by Priado, and here we have a 2v1. Chooses to shoot there, Baker. Borman makes the run, unmarked there at the far post. Well saved from Gabauer again. And we have Clayton driving through. Gabauer, nice ball. Over the top. Unfortunately not controlled there by Aud. Under pressure is Mulu. And Borman Finds the Western Devils. Side ball. Baker. Well pressed by Mulu. Good compact defense there from Phoenix. Clayton, great shot and great hands. Gabauer looking to find Wilson off her line and surprise her there. However, she gets back quickly and gives the ball away. Fortunately, finds a loose touch from Mulu there and wins possession for her team, the Western Devils. As we have Waltman looking to reset things here. Finds Priato in the middle. Some good 1-2 link-up play there. First time shot from Penelope Clayton. That had plenty of power on it. Fortunately, seen over by Gabauer. As Wright drives there. Well intercepted there by Priato. Great link-up play there. She's through for a shot. The far post is there! Lauren Baker! Unmarked. I told you, John, it was eventually coming. They've had enough chances. And we finally find the Western Devils 1-0 up. Thanks to Lauren Baker. Well deserved.
Yeah, it was a good goal. They've broken the deadlock in the end. And finally, the ball to the back post paying off. If that hadn't have gone in and it was another chance where they could have shot but didn't, they definitely would have been kicking themselves. But it was a good ball from Priato to pick out Baker's run perfectly, and she had an easy job of tapping it into the empty net. And for all Phoenix's defensive work and perseverance, they find themselves in a precarious situation. It's going to be hard to come back from 1-0 down, especially with Phoenix in the driving seat with all the momentum. They've beat Gabauer once. They're going to be confident they can keep doing so. As Waltman out wide Chilcott, an excellent turn. Baker's again at the back post, but this time she can't get anything on it. And it rose through to the far side for a Phoenix side ball. Right, with no options really, almost using up her 4 seconds, and Clayton wins it back. Still Clayton. And she runs into congestion, turns back. Chilcott, toe poke, blocked behind. And looking for Baker, who got something on it but couldn't turn it goal bound. 12 minutes to go. Score 1-0 to Western Devils. Styles gives it away. Waltman now. Baker, Waltman, Clayton, Waltman, Clayton again, Waltman, and looking for Clayton, but can't quite pick out her run. It was a good passage of play, however, though, and it would have been a nice goal should have they scored on the end of it. Waltman with a good defensive header, and still Waltman, she's everywhere at the moment, continues her run, and she's almost got on the end of it, but Gabauer alert. She comes off her line to clear. Mulu. Waltman now. Forced back to Clayton. And Clayton gives it away. Mulu. Styles. Martin. Mulu. And she loses control of her croquetta. That one out for the Devils on the near side. Waltman. Baker, the goal scorer, subs for Ogden. Waltman, a good ball to Chilcott, who goes all the way back to Waltman, who goes back to Chilcott, who goes back to Waltman. Ogden. Waltman again. Looking through the middle to Ogden, who awkwardly plays it back. Chilcott. Ogden. A good ball through. Waltman, can she finish? Ogden's continued her run to the back post, but Waltman turned into trouble and defended well by Martin there. Mulu comes off, and Mikhail back on. Under pressure there, Carissa Wright. She gives it to Styles, who's under pressure herself, but luckily that one falls through. Gabauer as long as she can, but Chilcott clears, heads it back into the arms of Rachel Wilson. And Clayton. Waltman holds it up and turns.
Oh, yeah.
Chilcott, Clayton.
Are you playing?
Through the middle, Chilcott. And Gabauer, long. Waltman. And Waltman's through and goal. Laura Waltman, she is just about got there. The hand from Gabauer wasn't enough. It fell right to the feet of Chilcott.
There's only so much she can do.
Linked up well with Waltman and got the reward, getting on the end of that one. Doubled the advantage for the Devils. And as you can see on the instant replay, it was Waltman playing to Chilcott, who fed through the return ball. Waltman unselfishly looking to lay it off, but didn't quite come off in the end. Gabauer getting the save, and that one fell kindly through to Chilcott. And the Phoenix have called a timeout. They're not happy. They played well and kept the scores level for a majority of the game, but the last 5 minutes have seen them concede 2 goals. Will we see Diego Garcia pull out a 5th man maybe? I've seen him do it before, so why not with nothing to lose? 2-0 down. Actually, they do have something to lose, my mistake. It is a 2-legged playoff, so they don't want their goal difference to get any worse. 2-0, definitely something they can recover from, and they have had chances. Final ball hasn't been good though, and when they've gotten into those areas, they haven't been clinical. So if they can fix that up, they'll be within a chance of getting themselves back into the game. What do you reckon, Robles?
Yeah, of course. It's only 2-0, so it's a very close scoreline still. And especially if Phoenix switch things up here, perhaps go 5th man, we should be able to see a bit of a showdown here. And I reckon Rachel Wilson and the Western Devils defence would have a big shift to put in here in this last couple of minutes of this second half. Phoenix looking like they're well organised here, have a clear game plan. Whether or not they can execute it is up to them on the court. We shall see what happens. Devils looking to see this half off here and defend as well as they can. Sit back, stay disciplined. And Phoenix with all to play for here. As we have Waltman pouncing on that counter-attack. And well swept there by Gabauer. We have Styles. Tries to go through Clayton. The pace of Waltman beats her. Well read and intercepted by Wright. We have Aud making that far post run. Unfortunately couldn't get that ball quick enough. And we will reset things here with Ogden Wilson looking to help her out. And Chilcott in the middle. Well pressed there by Mikhail. Phoenix win possession here. Right, wanting to go long. Unfortunate slip over by Aud. Clayton with the fancy feet. Unfortunately, not keeping it in. As we have Aud to right, who tries to force it through Clayton. Missed time pass there from Waltman. Needing to do better there to find the run of Clayton. We have Phoenix resetting things here once again. Gabauer going long this time, finding the stomach of Mikhail. And Phoenix resetting things. Not really much option, but that is a good check run from Styles. But not a very good executed pass there. Turning the ball over to Western Devils. And Western Devils finding Clayton, using her strength to drive down the line there. Gabauer, a fantastic strong hand there. With that top corner far post shot from Clayton, a very good effort there. She had Chilcott at the far post unmarked there and could not find her. Fortunate enough for Phoenix. Clayton ambitiously trying to go on her own there. And Phoenix looking to go long here. Fantastic throw. Finds the path of Aud. But it is intercepted there by Western Devils. Cutting through the middle there. Waltman, she can turn here and shoot. Over the head of Gabauer. The quick feet there. Adjusts back to catch that ball. And well pressed there. Waltman under pressure, double team, tries to fall over, gives the ball away. And Phoenix trying to get, it is called back. A rolling foul. And Western Devils have retained possession. As we have Roltman resetting things here with Piardo. She goes over the top there. Well defended by Wright. And the Western Devils once again with possession. Waltman finding Priado very well, playing some good target. And they reset things here, try and keep possession, try and die out that clock, as well as create chances for their team. Gabauer is sharp and alert, reading the situation well. And Wright, not much options, has to go long. A good driving run from Style. Handball is the unlucky call. Nothing called there. Wilson looking to start things short here and retain possession and see out the game. Priado. Borman not under much pressure. And that is better pressure from Phoenix there. Western Devils deep in their own half. They are pressed well here. A high press from Phoenix. Forced to go long. But they do well. Almost finding the unmarked run of Erica Chilcott. Gabauer looking to go long here to the other end again. Finding the Western Devils. Some feisty play here from both teams. Getting stuck in there. Some back chat to the ref. We like a good fiery game. And Western Devils finding Chilcott. Misplaced pass. Not finding the run of the unmarked Borman. And we start with Gabauer once again. She plays right. Who doesn't look to waste things here because they've been working hard and not finding much. They have possession again. The Western Devils defense looking very tight on their man, on their player. And very hard to break down indeed. Western Devils 2-0 up with just over 3 minutes to go. Can they hold off here? Providing stop clock is in the last 2 minutes. And Martin has entered the court after a long break. Some fresh legs for Phoenix here. Waltman, the pace, reads the ball, has to go on her own, and what a finish there. She's very good at doing that. A well-timed finish there through Gabauer, which is unfortunate of her. She's been playing well all game, and Phoenix have to go fifth man here. That is a great goal from Laura Waltman, adding to her golden boot. I tell you what, she scores goals for fun here, despite she plays centre-back and outdoor and doesn't score much there. But she loves a goal playing futsal. And we have Phoenix playing fifth man here.
a timeout for the Western Devils so they can discuss how to defend this fifth man. They're in the hot seat, 3-0 up, 2 minutes to go. Phoenix are going to need a big effort if they want to get themselves back into this one. However, it's not all negative. They do have the second leg next week where they can do their best to overcome the deficit. It's not going to be easy against the league's best defense and attack, though. Phoenix will see out these last 2 minutes trying to create something from fifth man. Test Rachel Wilson out a few times, who hasn't had much to do today.
Apart from sweeping the ball off her line.
And after this match, as I mentioned earlier, we'll be covering the action from the West Coast Cobras versus Northern Hawks game. Definitely a big one. Could go either way. Both sides very strong in the last two matches, whilst going the way of the Northern Hawks both times have been quite closely contested. As Devils will restart here through Clayton. Clayton plays to Baker. Baker gives it to Chilcott, who plays back to Baker. Over the top, looking for Waltman, but a good defensive header by Martin. Clayton feeds Waltman, who gives it back to Clayton. All the way back to Baker. Chilcott back to goal under pressure. She's forced to go back to Wilson, who goes over the top, looking for Waltman, and Martin heads into the arms of her keeper. Martin, Mulu, being pressed by Clayton, and Mulu does enough to keep a hold of the ball. A loose touch from Martin. She can't keep it in. As Waltman's made the run, it's a good ball from Chilcott. Waltman, a good save from Gabauer though. And a big save, keeping the scores at 3-0, denying Waltman her second. It was a good run from her and a good ball from Chilcott to create the opportunity. And here Chilcott is again. She gives it to Baker, who plays through to Waltman, who turns back and plays for Clayton. Waltman again. Clayton. And Chilcott's been found free. 1v1. Erica Chilcott back post, and Baker not going to miss from there. What a great goal that was. A good ball through from Clayton, who found Chilcott unmarked. Chilcott is calm and composed as you like, playing the ball into the runner Baker, who finished with the left foot. Nothing Gabauer could do about that one, and with just under a minute remaining, score out to 4-0 now. So despite neither side being able to score in the first half, the quality of the Devils have shown this second half, and they've ran out big victors and are putting themselves in the best position for next week. 4-0 going to be a very hard scoreline to come back from. You can almost book the Devils spot in the grand final now, you'd think, as Baker over the top looking for Clayton, but she can't get a flick on the end of that one. As 20 seconds left now, Gabauer, anything for Phoenix will only be a consolation. Baker heads clear, and Gabauer comes up. It's Styles, Mikhail, Waltman, and she finishes from there, 5-0. Laura Waltman picking up a late brace, and she was never going to miss from there. Kept it on target the whole way after a loose touch from Mulu, giving her or gifting her the opportunity into the empty net.
I bet she's getting sick of scoring goals.
And 5 seconds left. 5-0 will be the final scoreline, you'd think. As the clock runs out, Gabauer just goes for a shot. Wilson, will she do the same thing? She does. That's full time. There we